have a bond hearing. We'll consider TCA 4011-118. The overriding intent of that statute now is to protect the public interest and public safety. Mr. Eathley's on bond apparently on several other matters when this matter was allegedly committed. I'm looking at an A and really a super D, a C, really 3 C's and an A really for tracking kind of purposes. It's pretty serious.
Your Honor mentioned criminal homicide. I thought that was attempted.
I said, did I say homicide? I meant to say attempted criminal homicide if I didn't.
Okay, understood.
I thought I did, but that's still an A felony.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So we're gonna have a bail.
I'm gonna set just a bond right now till we have our bail hearing. Then I'll let you make all the arguments. We can go through all the factors in the statute and see if that gets amended up or down. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to set initial bond at $1.25 million, based upon the fact of how many people were in the courtyard, were here at the courthouse, and the seriousness of all these felonies and his bond status. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So the 26th at 9 o'clock, the 21st at 9 o'clock for a bond hearing, and then the 26th at 9 for a preliminary hearing right here. Does that work for everybody's calendar? General, does that work for the state?
Yes.
All right.
Just for the court's information and Mr. Finley, the state's going to request and file a source hearing when and if there's an attempt to make bond.
Okay. Is there any objection of us taking all those matters up at the bond hearing on the 21st?
No.
And Mr. Finley, do you have any objection to doing it that way? That's the most efficient way, I think.
Judge, we'll try and have everything lined up for the court.
Okay. All right. Anything else, Mr. Finley, from you today?
No, sir.
All right. From the state? Okay. That'll conclude these proceedings today, okay?
$1.25 million bond. What's crazy is he's about to make the bond. His supporters have already sent him a bunch of GoFundMes where he can make the bond. They're even kind of like celebrating the fact that he already got a bond. Like, I never knew that if you attempt to murder somebody, a judge will give you a bond. But maybe because since it was a random act, which don't even make sense either, because if it's a random act, that means you might do it to somebody else that's black. I don't know if the judge is previewed of his behavior. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure somebody in that goddamn courtroom has let the judge know that this is what's going to be going down. So I don't agree with this dangerous thug getting a bond, but at least he's not going to have no money to spend from his supporters. You feel me? He going to have to use all that money to get a bond and go get a goddamn job. That's if he going to get one. But I most definitely know he's regretting his decision. And look at this. Look
See if that gets amended.
Look at the black man in uniform, just disgusted in Chud the Builder. Now you have the mitigated God to look like you have some type of remorse. You shouldn't have been trolling like that, bro. Or was you trolling? Because you disrespected all type of communities. From black to Jew to gay to Christian. You disrespected every community you can for the sake of going viral and shock value. Now look at you. Now look at you. Now let's remind you on the type of behavior Chud the Builder has had. And they still showed this man some type of sympathy by giving him a bond. Yeah, it's 1.25 million. Maybe the judge didn't know he had a GoFundMe that could make this bond. He tried to put it so high that it was unachievable for this particular man, knowing his employment status. But let's remind you what type of man is being left, being allowed back on the street by way of making bond.
We got 18 rounds for you. We ain't got nothing else. Don't follow me in my truck. Like, I mean, you're pandering to the niggas, bro. We already know that's what you're doing.
Have a good one, Chud.
Yeah, you too. Go chimp out.
Nah, you watch what you say.
Or what, nigga? Oh. You want to get maced right now or what? Come on. Come chimp out. Come chimp out. Come on, follow us over here away from the kids. Come on. Come chimp out. That's what I thought.
You get your mace.
Come chimp out, dude.
Get your motherfucking mace.
Right here, pussy. Look, he wanted to start chimping out.
And for y'all to be like, black people are so violent. Yes, this word gets us in an uproar. This word, because it's disrespectful. You can, like I said, you can say bitch in the wrong way. You can say what's good in the wrong way. And it feel like disrespect, we're going to feel some type of way about it. But each time this man has tried to provoke black men, and we have not gave him the reaction. It's a few times that some black folks, but for the most part, we haven't gave him a reaction. We haven't acted violently. We haven't chimped out in the way that he's saying. He's been chimping out. He's been chimping. Chud the Builder has been chimping out so much, he has now been arrested for attempted murder and might make a $1.25 million bond. He tricked himself off the streets. It's so bad that other white supremacists saying, he not one of us. He not one of us. And there's people actually out here thinking that Buddy was advocating for free speech. I'm going to keep saying this. Free speech protects you from a tyrannical government. Free speech don't protect you from the streets.
Praying that Chud has at least one wignut on his jury and no grow eyebrows. Free Chud.
I say send him to jail. I don't think what he did was defensible. Yeah, at a certain point, if you're running around with a gun antagonizing people and then you shoot somebody, like, it's one thing if somebody attacks you for no reason and you shoot them. It's another thing if it's like, here I am with my live stream where I provoke confrontations. I hope I don't have to kill anybody today. Like, I don't know, man. I wish that he could just reform and, you know, they give him a slap on the wrist and he doesn't do anything again. But, I mean, that was going to happen no matter what.
Lana Del Rey Groy percent.
Yeah, even the white supremacists want sympathy from him. Oh, I pray he can reform and get a slap on the wrist. He's not getting a slap on the wrist. And I seen something. Let me show y'all something. This is what white folks do. This is what white folks do to try to demonize black people. Now, this man called himself a political commentator. And it is ironic that the only views some of these white boys be getting when it comes to this political commentary shit is like what Charlie Kirk used to do. Just talk about black people and frame black people as some type of issue, and you'll get views. Let me show you what this bastard did.
Chud the Builder had to shoot a man in self-defense after he was slammed to the ground and this man tried to take his gun. His name is Joshua Fox. He's a 33-year-old black man. He'd previously been arrested for trying to kill his wife with a screwdriver. He was beating his wife. He called up random people with multiple different phone numbers and threatened them, and he tried to burn down a building full of people. Joshua Fox started this confrontation, calling Chud the Builder over, insulting him, aggravating a situation. Chud the Builder de-escalates and actually walks away. This man follows him, then assaults him, slamming him to the ground, which is seen on video.
Which is a lie. And the fact that he's trying to point out his criminal record, he done his research on Joshua Fox. But what he fails to reveal is the fact Joshua Fox is on veteran disability and he suffers with PTSD. So most of his actions are from a mental disability from serving in this United States government, in this United States military. Does it absolve him from all the things that he has done? No, but we see what's the common denominator to why his behavior is what it is, and that man needs to get help. What am I trying to say? I'm not trying to just absolve him of his issues, but we know people with mental issues do things that are not of the norm. But that white boy, he's not going to mention the fact that this U.S. veteran has these mental issues. He going to frame it as if black people are just like this. I'm talking about Chud the Builder was trying to walk away. In none of the videos, even the previous one, has Chud the Builder tried to de-escalate or walk away from anything. But this is what the political commentators do. He need the crowd of Chud the Builder to support him.
Fox lived. He is fine. American blacks believe that if someone says a mean word, then they can do whatever they want. They can even murder them.
It's not just a mean word. It's a derogatory, hateful word meaning to hurt somebody. It is mean for you to be directly hateful towards somebody, and y'all expect us to just sit there and be submissive like some of our ancestors was. But they don't tell you about the ancestors that used to crack y'all white boys over the goddamn head every time y'all said the shit. Every time y'all looked our way in a disrespectful manner. Yeah, we most definitely agree with that goddamn rhetoric.
In 2020,
and then you want to go show a black kid who brain isn't fully developed. You know who we can show? You know how many white kids have done the most heinous things in America to other kids that couldn't protect themselves? All the U Valley shootings, all the Columbines, 99% are done by young white males. And we don't see them getting this same treatment by their white is it counterparts or white what is it? I never even knew the terminology for that. They fellow white men and women. And now he wants to go on a tirade of showing violent black people.
A Dunkin' Donuts employee, Corey Pujols, murdered an elderly man for saying a racial slur, and many people argued that it was justified. You don't even have to say the N-word. You could say something that almost sounds like the N-word, and they'll try to assault you.
I don't care.
No, you do speak. You said my nigga. I heard you say it.
No, I mean, it's
you got 5 seconds to apologize.
No.
Open hand.
In fact, there are many black people who commit murder and get off on a technicality because their IQ is too low, or they actually murdered this person. They're convicted for it, like the 2 murderers of Ethan Liming, who got sentenced to 6 months, and the murderers of Valerie Schwab, who got 5 years probation. Eneli Chapa, academics, Stack Swopo, and others basically called for him to be murdered.
I want him to continue. You want something violent to happen.
Somebody don't knock his fucking head off. Bro, how the fuck he's still alive?
Just so we're clear, people posted this man's address every single day. They stalked him. They were planning on murdering.
Just so we clear, I don't give a damn about nobody being violent towards no goddamn racist, towards no person who is spreading hate. Now, if those black folks did something to innocent people who didn't provoke an action, then I understand. But obviously, his whole thing is about, black people are getting mad about over a bad word. They're so emotionally out of control. Well, bitch, maybe y'all just stop saying the wrong. If you know I don't have emotional intelligence, if you know I'm going to be triggered and say and do something ignorant because you say a word, maybe your bitch ass shouldn't say the word. Because if I'm ignorant, why would I try to rationalize your disrespect and just walk away? Maybe y'all have the low IQ. Maybe y'all intelligence is so low you don't know when your bitch ass is in danger. Now, I'm not advocating for violence. I'm advocating for you motherfuckers to stop dealing with violent people. You understand me? But let me know what y'all thoughts is.